What's going on, you guys? I'm, as always, Mr. Grimreaper 2 with the one and only Dark Knight 987, and welcome everybody to another edition of Back in Time. And and today, me and Dark Knight are going to go back to 1992, review we're going to review the 1992 version and the 1995 sequel of Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2. The 1993. Wait. Wayne's World 2 came out in '93. Sorry, and Wayne's World came out in '92. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. My mind's all.
Sorry, guys. We stand correct.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with the first Wayne's World that came out in '92. This film was directed. The very first film was directed by Penelope Spheres. It was co-written by Bonnie and Terry Turner, along with the characters, along with Mike Myers himself. This was based on characters from Mike Myers himself, based on the Wayne's World, deal from Saturday Night Live.
Yes, yeah, yes.
This film stars Mike Myers, Dana Carvey, Tia Carrere, Rob Lowe, Laura Flynn Boyle, and Ed O'Neill. And it also stars Brian Doyle Murray, Colin Camp, Kurt Fuller, the late Chris Farley, Meatloaf, and a bunch of other people.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So we're gonna talk about this movie and stuff like that, and so here goes. In Aurora, Illinois, rock music fans Wayne Campbell and Garth Algar host a public access television show, Wayne's World, from Wayne's parents' basement. A broadcast of Wayne's World catches the attention of television producer Benjamin Kane. While out cruising with friends in Garth's car, the Mirthmobile, I love that fucking car.
That's a badass car.
Wayne stops to admire a 1964 Fender Stratocaster in a shop window. They later go to a nightclub where they avoid Wayne's troubled ex-girlfriend Stacy, while Wayne falls for Cassandra Wong, played by the lovely Tia Carrere. God, I had a fucking crush on her when I was a kid.
Oh, me too, buddy. You got on.
Vocalist and bassist of the band Crucial Taunt, and impresses her with his Cantonese. Benjamin meets with Wayne and Garth, who convinces them to sell them the rights to the show for $5,000 each. Later, Wayne returns to the music store and purchases the Stratocaster with the money. Benjamin attempts to steal Cassandra from Wayne using his wealth and good looks, because Benjamin's an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
By distracting Wayne and Garth with all access tickets to Alice Cooper in Milwaukee, while offering to produce a music video for Crucial Taunt. At the concert, Wayne and Garth make the acquaintance of a bodyguard to music producer Frankie Sharp, head of Sharp Records. While filming the revamped Wayne's World under Benjamin's oversight, Wayne and Garth find it difficult to adjust to the professional studio environment. Their contract obliges them to give a promotional interview to their sponsor, Noah Vanderhoff, who owns a franchise of amusement arcades. After Wayne ridicules Vanderhoff on the show, he is fired, leaving Garth to host the show on his own. This infuriates Garth and jeopardizes their friendship. Jealous of the attention Benjamin is giving Cassandra, Wayne attempts to prevent her from participating in the Crucial Town music video shoot, but she breaks up with him for his distress.
Okay.
Wayne and Garth reconcile and hatch a scheme to win Cassandra back by getting her a record deal. They plan to ensure Frankie Sharp hears Crucial Town play. While Garth and their friends infiltrate a satellite station with the aid of Benjamin's assistant, Wayne goes to Cassandra's video shoot but embarrasses himself in an attempt to expose Benjamin's ulterior motive. Cassandra initially tells him to go home, but upon realizing that Benjamin is up to no good, she changes her mind and leaves for Aurora with Wayne, who apologizes to her. The Wayne's World crew hacks into Sharp satellite television broadcasts the Crucial Town performance from Wayne's basement, where Sharp and Benjamin converge. Unfortunately, Sharp declines to offer Crucial Town a record deal. As a result, Cassandra breaks up with Wayne permanently. She and Benjamin depart to a tropical resort. Stacy reveals that she is pregnant with Wayne's child. And finally, an electrical fire destroys Wayne's house and kills Garth. Okay. That's not how it ended. Okay?
No.
Dissatisfied with this ending, Wayne and Garth turn to the film's audience and halt proceedings. They restart the scene in which Benjamin is unmasked as Old Man Withers, and a Scooby-Doo parody ending. Still unsatisfied with the ending, they restart again with a mega happy ending, in which Cassandra successfully signs a record deal and begins a relationship with Wayne. Garth begins a relationship with a waitress, while a reformed Benjamin learns that money and good looks don't necessarily bring happiness. No fucking shit. Thus ending the very first Wayne's World.
Oh my god.
First and fucking foremost, I just want to say this fucking movie's hilarious.
It is.
And funny as hell.
It is. Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna let Knight talk about this because he knows it more.
I do.
Because he knows it more. It's been a while since I've seen both.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one and the second one. So go ahead, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks. This movie was hilarious. Now, I got into this movie. Here's a fact that how I got to know about Wayne's World was. Back in the day, we had a lot of VHSs, and anyway, this tape, I found this tape one day, and it was nothing labeled on it, so I watched it. It had the 1990 Survivor Series, and then after that, it played the first Wayne's World, and I watched it, like, wow, this is pretty funny, I actually like this movie. And so that's how I got into it. It was so funny, and I like the music. That's how I got into Like When You're Rhapsody by Queen. That's how I got to like that, because of this movie, because I was doing it in the car. And, but this movie was, the ending was so funny. Again, they, like, as if we had it like this, and this is Scooby-Doo, it was so funny, and then mega happy ending. And then, of course, I gotta talk about when Wayne first sees T. Gura's character, Cassandra. Who wouldn't want to have a crush on that? Something like that. Oh my gosh. Oof. This is so funny. But yeah, this is based on but there's the skit from SNL that if those you remember, back watching the old SNL, that had, back in the day, they had the late Chris Farley, Adam Sandler, Mike Myers, Dana Carvey. They did that skit all the time on there, so they made that into a feature film, which is really cool. And these guys are really cool. Fans of rock and roll music like I am, like Grim is. It's so cool that but yeah, and of course when they let's see here, the bodyguard. So they go at the concert, they go out the back door. They run into a bodyguard that's played by the late Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was gonna say too. He makes a cameo in this movie.
Yeah, he does.
And oh my god, I'm gonna say something about Chris Farley. He was fucking hilarious. He was the most hilarious dude that you have ever seen in your fucking life. In your fucking life.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's gonna be missed. I miss him a lot. Um,
Yeah.
I kind of wish that he was still around.
Me too.
Um, Cause yeah, I had no and then the first time I watched this movie when I was a kid. This is like back in I think '96. The first time I watched it. Um, I didn't know who Chris Farley was until this was the movie that turned me on to Chris Farley.
Same here.
And another thing about this as well is that there's another cameo in this movie. Do you remember the T-1000 from Terminator 2?
Oh yeah.
Robert Patrick, yeah, he makes a fuck. The officer, he reprised his role from Terminator 2 as the T-1000, and he was the officer that pulled over Wayne.
Yeah, so it was so funny because Wayne was trying to go get Cassandra. That was the whole point. He was trying to win Cassandra back, go get her, piece of shit. And he was going fast to get there in a hurry. You know, he was in a hurry to get there, and he gets pulled over for speeding by this cop.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yes, officer, is something wrong?" And he goes, "Have you seen this boy?"
Yeah.
That was the funniest scene ever.
My
but
God.
I had to go pick a cameo. Yeah, this one is so funny.
I wish I could show clips like other fucking reviewers do, but I can't because of the goddamn fucking community bullshit guidelines and crap like that. But I would love to show that goddamn scene and because it's funny as fucking hell.
It is. You just don't expect it. And I remember watching that, and when I saw that scene, I was like, "What? I didn't know like he was in it." But then I read that it was just like a short thing, like he wasn't like cast, but like he was just a short cameo. Is what I found out. It was really cool, and that was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And then, of course, Ed O'Neill. If you don't know him, he was Married with Children as the dad. Those of you may now know Modern Family. He's in that show. He plays the guy that runs the loan shop. He's in there. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
And of course, Rob Lowe, another good actor as well.
Yeah, but Rob Lowe, Benjamin Cain's I want to talk about the villain in this movie.
Oh, go ahead.
Rob Lowe is an asshole. A huge asshole in this fucking movie. Not to mention, I had no idea that Brian Doyle Murphy is the older brother of Bill Murray. I had no idea.
Oh, me neither. No.
They and looks and I should have figured that out. I should have figured that out when I watched. I think we did. I don't know if we ever did a review for Ghostbusters. I think we did do Ghostbusters.
I think we did.
2.
It's been a while.
If you find the reviews, let us know what you think about the reviews for Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. But he was in the Brian Doyle Murphy was in the Brian Doyle Murray, excuse me, was in the second Ghostbusters. That's what I remember him from.
Okay, gotcha.
Colleen Camp, I think she sounds familiar.
He does. He does. Of course, Kurt Fuller, if you're not familiar with him, if you remember the old movie No Holds Barred, he played the fight promoter that went in serious to fight Hulk Hogan. That was that guy.
Yeah.
He was the assistant. He's a good actor too. I'll give you that. He was also in the first Scary Movie. That's the police guy.
I know her. I know where she's from. Colleen Camp. She was I had a review. I had a review that I did for Clue. Yeah, she was in a Clue as the maid.
That's right. I don't know yet. I'm surprised he's there. There he is. That's him. Stacy, T. Career, of course.
Oh, that's another movie we need to talk about too. There's another movie that I forgot she was in this one. there was another movie that came out in '96 that she was in called House Arrest. Um,
Oh, okay.
it's based. Yeah, we need to talk about that one too. Like whenever we get a chance, because
So I didn't know the gentleman that played Mr. Big Sharp, the actor that played, he actually died in 2011. I did not know that he passed away in 2011.
oh, the guy that played Sharp.
Yeah, Mr. Sharp, the one that played him. Yeah, he died. I
Let
did not
me
know that.
see, who was that?
His name is Frank DeLeo. Frank DeLeo as Big Mike, whatever it says. Frank DeLeo.
Oh, Frank DeLeo.
Yeah, he died. He died in 2011.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, he was Michael Jackson's manager.
Wow.
He was the King of Pop's manager. I did not know that. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Well, anyway, but yeah, anyway,
yeah.
but yeah, this movie was hilarious. But this movie was funny as fuck. The sequel is hilarious as well.
Yes.
I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes are full of shit. They gave this movie a 78. This movie should have gotten 100.
For real. What the guy was smoking.
Yeah, so and for that, I think me and Knight would agree.
Yeah.
I think me and Knight would agree. This movie gets a 10 out of 10.
Straight up.
Huge 10 out of 10 because it's hilarious. It's funny as hell. It has a lot going for it too. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the sequel here in a little bit, and the sequel's fucking hilarious too.
Exactly. So in the first one, Chris Farley only seen for a little bit, but in part two, you'll see more of Chris Farley in part two. So we're gonna talk about that and when we do the sequels.
Yeah, I think he comes back. He plays the same. He plays the same dude that he was in the second movie, right?
He ends up he I guess becomes a friend of Wayne and Garth. They met him at a party, and then he becomes a roadie because they're going to put together that Wayne stock.
Yeah.
And he becomes one of the roadies. And, yeah, there's a funny scene that we're going to talk about in the sequel. I don't want to talk about it with Chris Farley. So, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's the first Wayne's World. We're going to talk about Wayne's World 2 here in a little bit, and yeah. Keep in mind too that there's going to be some other. Oh yeah, and I just want to let y'all know something too before I start anything. I'm gonna kind of do something that I never done in my life for Back in Time episode. Coming up very soon for the 200th episode. I'm gonna do a. How can I put this in a way that y'all can understand it? I'm gonna do my first adult film.
Oh my gosh!
For Back in Time.
Wow.
I'm gonna do my first porn film for Back in Time. Now, you guys are probably asking, Grim, what the hell are you talking about, dude? Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought. There's a lot of porn movies that came out like back in the 70s and 80s and also the 90s. But there's one in particular that I'm going to talk about for the 200th episode. For the 200th episode, I will talk about the 1978 film Debbie Does Dallas. That will be my first adult film review that I'll do for this channel. I'm gonna talk about my first porn film. I I know other people have done. I know other people have done films like this before. Like there's a dude there's a dude on YouTube called the Cinema Snob, who does adult films.
Oh wow. Okay.
But you will not see. But here's the deal. You will not see any fucking clips from that movie.
No.
Period. I am warning you. You will not see any fucking clips from that movie. I'm gonna do how we usually do our stuff on here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. When did it come out? It came out in 19. I think it came out in 82. I think. I'm not sure. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll do a double feature for the first time in my fucking life. I'll do a double feature. There's another adult film that I'm going to do too. So you get 2 adult films for the price of 1.
Oh my god.
When I do my review. I'm going to talk about Deep Throat. That's one of them.
Oh.
And the other one is Debbie Does Dallas. Those are the 2 that I'll do for a double feature review for Back in Time. So strap in, folks. So strap in, motherfuckers, because it's going to be fucking interesting as hell. When I do, because for the 200th episode of Back in Time, I'm going to do a double feature. Deep Throat and fucking Debbie Does Dallas. I'm going to review them both at the same fucking time. Oh man. This is gonna be very interesting. I can't wait for that shit. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be it for us. Let us know what you guys think about the first Wayne's World. We're gonna do Wayne's World 2 here in a minute. But remember, the 200th episode of Back in Time will be a double feature. Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas. I will do for the first time in my fucking life. I don't know how I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna have Night, but good thing for me, I'm gonna have Night to back my ass up when I do the fucking reviews. So I don't think he's ever seen Deep Throat or Debbie Does Dallas.
I've seen either. I'm sorry,
but that's gonna be very, very fucking interesting. So we'll see what happens.
I will have a station for that. And so yeah, check out the first one if you haven't seen it, and also part 2. We're gonna cover part 2 and enjoy. So.
All right, man. All right, guys. So, well, that's gonna be it for me. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 2, and I'll see you on the afterlife. Peace.